Welcome back, guys. We're doing 97 engine swap. It's a Chevy Silverado 2500. Got a brand new engine, or a reman engine. I'm going to tell you just some tips and tricks on doing it. All the things that we had to replace, and just bring it along the way. And then we also have a '88 Silverado. We'll be doing bed liner or bed flares. We're gonna rhino line, raptor line the bottom of the whole truck, and we're going to be painting it metallic silver. Yeah, so we'll bring you along for the ride today. We'll just do the video on the 97, and let's go. Alright, so here's the new engine. So far, we have one issue that we're working on. Got it, and that oil pan gasket was busted out like that. So the guys that sent it to us didn't do the greatest job at assembly. So we're contacting them, and hopefully we will get that worked out. Paperwork that came with it said adjust the valves, so I'm about to do that. Just mocking up everything that we have on it, cleaning the intakes. So the old motor was blown and it had chunks of metal all in it. Because this truck had an oil cooler that was a part of the radiator. We ended up ordering a radiator and new oil cooler lines. And the adapter, I'm going to spend 30 minutes to an hour just cleaning that thing out. Make sure there ain't nothing in there at all. So we ordered a new oil pressure sending unit, a new distributor. Anything that goes internal to the motor, we're replacing. We want to give it a nice clean slate. Make sure there's no little chunks of metal anywhere, anything like that. I took the engine out yesterday, and then we power washed all the inside of here to get it nice and clean. The old engine was leaking oil everywhere, of course. So the old engine is right over here. And yeah, she's toasted. So we took flywheel off, harmonic balancer. You got to make sure you have a harmonic balancer remover tool for that. Yeah, here's the intake. Cleaned that up yesterday. Got the ports as clean as I could. It has like 300-something thousand miles on the original motor, so had a bunch of carbon buildup. Still got to clean up the underneath of it. Be doing that today too, and I'll bring it along for any other updates. Alright, well, we're at a standstill until we get that oil pan figured out. So I adjusted all these valves. The way I did it was I made sure that, say, the exhaust valve was completely open, and I adjusted this one. I spun the push rod until it got some tension, then I gave it a 180-degree turn. Same thing, and I just went down the line, made sure the intake valve was fully open, and spun, same thing all the way down the line. I adjusted them. So I ran around all day trying to figure out, with this kit, they didn't send the little like
metal things that restrict the exhaust flow. The only reason I was chasing it was the old intake had little round holes in it. And I think I came to the conclusion that whoever did an intake gasket on this is the wrong intake gasket. This is not the kind that's supposed to be on the spider injection 350s. I believe the one that we have there, because I have another one that I had ordered previously right here. This is the same way, and it didn't come with these guys. These were just laying around, and there's no way for these guys to fit in there. So I think I've came to the conclusion that that old one was the wrong gasket. So we're going to go forward on that. Pretty much at a standstill. I dressed up a couple of things, cleaned that oil filter adapter, cleaned the dipstick tube, installed that. There's the oil filter adapter. Put the coolant temperature sensor in. Motor mounts are mounted up. Spark plug stuff. Oil pressure sender. Yeah. So we're just going to be waiting for that. Keep this nice and covered up. Clean motor is a happy motor. I started getting this lined up. I had it floating just a little bit off of it. Drew a line. Gonna do some cutting on it. Probably call it a day today. Yeah. Alright guys, I'll see you next time.